go put on your cute little shorts and your tiny little sports bra and your fun, cute little running shoes, or literally whatever you want, because we're having an at-home movement day. Lately, I have been posting very sporadically some workout videos because I have been putting in hours at the gym, and I just kind of thought it would be fun to share that part of my life with you guys. But this video is gonna be slightly different because today is like one of my rest days. I'm not like working out, I'm not weight training today. I just want to, all I'm doing today is riding my at-home stationary bike. I'm gonna show you guys that in a second. And then doing some yoga and stretching and meditating. So here's my cute little outfit for the day. Shorts are linked on my Amazon storefront down below. Top is from Aloe. And I just have my Uggs on because I don't need sneakers. You don't actually have to have sneakers for today's activities. Although for the bike, you could wear sneakers or you could wear Uggs on the bike. And if I have the choice, I'm gonna choose the Uggs. Okay, the rest of this video is gonna be a voiceover. So we're gonna go outside. That is my bike. I've shown it to you guys in a video before, but I just wanted to show it to you again. I'm gonna move it outside. It's inside right now because it's winter and it's been like 20 degrees and snowing randomly where I live. So I have it set up in my living room, dining room area. In that previous video, you guys set it up with me. The brand is Yeesole. It's very easy to move because it has wheels. So I'm gonna just open up this door. Okay, let's get into it. I told you that this bike has wheels on it, so it is very easy for me to move it outside. Honestly, that's why I keep it in my living room, so that way I can easily use it inside or outside depending on the weather. Okay, one of my favorite features about this bike, it has a cord that you can plug your phone into, so whatever is being displayed on your phone will then be displayed on this screen. So here I am plugging my phone in. So instead of keeping your phone in your hand and having to hold it, you'll be able to see that right in front of you. But also there's a speaker built in. So I was putting on J. Cole, that's what I was showing you, because I always listen to J. Cole during like the power hour moments of my workouts. But it was really loud out. You wouldn't have been able to hear I might try to unmute a clip just so you can try to hear the speaker. This is how clear the speaker is. So typically for these bike workouts, exercises, warm-ups, I'm using this as a warm-up today, so that way when I go and do yoga later, my body isn't stiff and it just will be easier for me to move. But typically when I do this, I rotate between a minute on and a minute off of higher and lower intensity. So you can see there's that red knob in the middle of the bike, and I was periodically adjusting it to increase the resistance and decrease it. Okay, here's a better visual of the screen. In the top left corner, it keeps track of your time, distance, and a couple of other things. Okay, I just wanted to get a different angle. Thought that might be fun for you guys to see. Oh, but my point was, when I was saying, like, typically when I do these bike workouts, I'll do 1 minute of really intense resistance. That's when I'm standing up on the bike. And then I'll do 1 minute of a lower resistance. That's when I sit down. When it's a higher resistance and I'm standing, I feel it much more in my quads. So it's just feeling it in different muscle groups. So I did 10 minutes. I usually do 10 to 20 minutes depending on the day. Here's a few up close shots of the bike. There's a handful of different knobs that adjust the intensity of the bike, like I told you, but there's also knobs that adjust the height of the seat, and there's 2 water bottle holders, so it's very functional, convenient, and very easy to motivate yourself to get on this thing and to get going. If you guys want to check out Yeesole, this company, I'll leave a link to their website in my description, along with some discount information that you can use to save money on this bike, because I know you want to get it, don't you? Okay, I just got down to the pond. This is where I like to do yoga on a warm day. The Uggs were okay for biking, but they are not needed for yoga, so those gotta go. I laid my mat out. I'm sure somebody's gonna ask. This is from Life Form, I think is the name of the mat. I'll leave it on the screen, but it's one of my favorite brands of yoga mat because it has incredible grip, so you're not sliding around and slipping. I honestly don't know why I started the day off like this, because I never do this in the beginning, maybe towards the end, but I just felt like rolling out my ankles a bit and tapping them on the ground just to get some circulation to them. Same with my wrist. Also, I turned around because I realized my back was to the sun, and that is not why I was outside. I was out here to be kissed. I just walked my hands out into child's pose, and I'm gonna sit here for a couple of breaths. I don't plan to speed this video up significantly, so if you want to follow along, I'm gonna try to walk you through this as best as I can. Inhale, walk your hands over to the right. Take a moment to get into your breathing routine, inhaling and exhaling, just finding peace here. Inhale back through center, hold for a moment. Inhale over to the left side, just for an easy side body stretch. Back through center. Inhale to a neutral tabletop. And from here, we're just going to take a couple of rounds of cat and cow. So inhale to cow, focus on your breath, inhale, exhale to cat. And you can see when I'm in cow, I keep my feet flat. When I transition into cat, I then curl my toes up. You saw that? Couple rounds here, inhaling and exhaling with your movement. From cat, I'm just going to press back into my first downward facing dog. You can see I have a generous bend in my knees, and I'm just pedaling my feet out. We are still warming up, so be gentle with yourself. Don't try to jump into the most intense posture or stretch right off the bat. Getting a little further into that side body, rotate to the right side. Inhale, and then exhale and rotate to the left. Hold here and breathe. Take a breath in downward dog. Fix your gaze to the top of your mat. Hop or step forward. We're going to take a halfway lift into a forward fold. Breathe here for a moment. Inhale. For our first sun salutation, we're going to cactus our arms for a slight back bend, and exhale back into our forward fold. Is it fold or full? I don't know. Plant your hands, and here I am going to step back into a high plank. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Feel the burn. And then slowly lower all the way down to my belly. With your hands parallel to your ribs, inhale for baby cobra. Hold for a moment. Exhale back down to your mat. Walk your fingers out to the top edges of your mat. Inhale for a full cobra. Exhale back down to your mat. Draw your hands parallel to your ribs. Press up through high plank back into downward dog. I just wasn't in the mood for a chaturanga yet, so we're still warming up. Still pedaling out your feet a little bit if you need to, if that feels good for you. When you're ready, hop, step, or float to the top of your mat as we prepare for our second sun salutation. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hold for a moment. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. Hop or step to the back of your mat. We're going to take our first chaturanga into upward facing dog. Inhale into downward facing dog. Hold here for a couple of rounds of breath, just focusing on your inhales and your exhales, and really just considering what it is that you're doing for yourself by showing up, moving your body, and offering this. You can hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands. Hop or step back into our second chaturanga. From up dog, transition into downward facing dog. Breathe and hold. And now we start to have a little fun. We start to play a little. Inhale, right leg high. You can keep your left foot planted or you can come up on your toes, whatever feels best. Go ahead and open up your hips and start taking a couple of rotations away from you and then a few rotations towards you. We're focusing on opening our hips today. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, sweep your leg between your hands. Keep your hands planted on your mat and just hold that high lunge for a moment. When you're ready, drop your left knee and continue to lean forward into your lunge. You can see my knee is almost in line with my toes. Pressing further into this posture allows me to feel a deep stretch on the tops of my quad on my right leg and also in my left leg too, up near my groin area. We're just going to breathe here for a couple of moments. Exhale, sit back into a half split. We're going to take a few rounds of this lunge half split combination. All right, we're going to inhale back into our lunge. And this is optional, but I'm taking this slight back bend to open up my chest and also further press my hip forward. While I'm holding each posture, I'm focusing on my breath, but I'm also focusing on what my senses are currently experiencing just to keep me in the present moment. One more inhale in your lunge, exhale back to your half split, and just hold it here for a moment. Inhale back through your lunge. This one's going to be slightly different. Raise your left knee and peel your right arm away from you for a chest opening posture. This is kind of checking two boxes off, hip opening and chest opening. Drop your left knee and lower your left hip. Keep your left arm slightly bent and with your right hand, gently push your right knee away from you. I personally feel this on the outer side of my quad. It's a great hip opening stretch, but just be very mindful throughout any of these postures, taking it at your own pace. If you feel any burning, pulling, tearing, ease up in your posture. Inhale back through center. Exhale into your last round of half split. Inhale back into your high lunge and sweep your right leg back for a one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, downward facing dog. And here I'm just kind of like shaking my legs out a little bit. I do that a lot throughout my practice because I feel like it just keeps the energy moving throughout my body. Now we're just going to prepare for the same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Go ahead and start taking a few hip rotations away from you. And a few rotations towards you as well. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, sweep your leg between your hands, plant your palms, hold your high lunge for a moment. And again, we're going to drop our right knee this time and just lean forward into that lunge to open our hips a bit. Breathe, hold, acknowledge what's around you, and just keep your attention on this present moment as best as you can. Exhale, half split. You should be feeling this half split in your left hamstring. Inhale back into your lunge. If it's within your practice, you can take a slight back bend. Exhale back into your half split and hold. Inhale back through your lunge, raise your right knee and peel your left arm open for that chest opening sensation. Hold here, drop your right knee again, drop your right hip, walk your right hand out, and gently press your left knee away from you with your left hand. Inhale back through center. Exhale for our last round of half split. Just hold here. Inhale, shift to the top of your mat. Sweep your left leg back for a single leg chaturanga. Inhale in your up dog. Exhale to a single leg downward dog. Right leg is high. Go ahead and flip your dog. Hold here. Exhale, plant your butt on your mat, cross your right leg over your left knee, take your left elbow and hook it on the outside of your right knee for a good side body twist. When you're ready, twist to the opposite side to neutralize your spine, and then just roll over onto your belly. Inhale into a push-up. Exhale into a chaturanga. Inhale, single leg, downward facing dog. Left leg is high. Go ahead and flip your dog on this side. Exhale, plant your butt. Left leg crosses over right knee. Right elbow hooks on the outside of your left knee and twist. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the opposite side to neutralize your spine. And once again, just roll over onto your belly because that feels good. Push up into another chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog, and just hold here. Catch your breath. Here comes my dogs. Now's a good opportunity for some spinal waves if you practice those or if you want to start practicing those. This is somewhat new for me, but I've done some research which has said that they are very beneficial for your spine mobility. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, sweep it between your hands. Inhale, arms rise for warrior one and just hold. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale for extended side angle. I don't know if you can tell because my hair is kind of in the way, but I'm putting my right elbow on the inside of my right knee and just holding here for a moment before I reach my hand for the ground. Inhale, left hand meets the ground. We're going to start warming up some balancing postures. Take a breath, inhale into airplane, I think that's called, right? Airplane. And I'm just transitioning from airplane into a handful of other postures like tree pose, just holding them for honestly as long as I can before I feel like I'm going to fall out of them. From tree pose, I'm going to prepare for standing figure four. So I'm going to cross my left leg over my bent right knee and just kind of sink down into that posture and then shift my weight forward. When I shift my weight forward, I feel the stretch so much more. And I'm just going to hold this for a couple of moments before I inhale into a single leg standing split. Exhale, left leg lowers. Shake your legs out if you want, if that feels good. Inhale, root to rise, greet the sun. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, whatever you feel like. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, upward dog. Inhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left leg sweeps between your hands. Inhale, arms rise for warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale for that good side angle stretch. Pay attention to your breathing. And in a moment, we're going to inhale, right hand to the ground to prepare for our balancing postures that we did on the other side. With control, raise your right leg for airplane pose. Hold for a few breaths before transitioning to tree pose. And like we did on the other side, standing figure four. Again, leaning forward into this posture to get the full benefits. Also, not just for balancing, but just in general, both sides of your body may feel different throughout your practice. So try not to compare your right side to your left side or vice versa. Inhale, right leg high for single leg standing split. Exhale, right leg to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands. And here, just walk your feet back into downward dog. We're not going to do any more chaturangas. We're starting to wind down. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot between your hands. Drop your left knee. We're going to start warming up some splits since our hamstrings and quads are pretty warmed up. So from that half split, just gently shift your weight forward, shimmy your left leg back, or skip this altogether if you don't want to practice splits. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Coming out of splits is always the best part. I always look really cute doing this. Pedaling out my feet a little bit, tapping them on the ground, and then using child's pose as a transition to get back into down dog. Like I said, no more chaturangas. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Right knee drops. Sink into your half split to prepare for your left side split. Or don't. My left side is not my best side, but like I had just said, don't compare sides. Give each side of your body, each part of your body, the love and attention it deserves. Coming out of our splits, we're just going to get set up for frog pose. I turned away from you so that way you could see the back of me and see how my feet are positioned. In frog pose, you want your toes pointing outwards. And in front, my hands are supporting my weight, so that way I'm not collapsing into my hips. Carefully from frog pose, you can lift into a wide-legged forward fold. Play around there, see how that feels, and when you're ready, start shifting from side to side in a high skandasana. I like to start high to just warm my hips up, and then once you're ready, sink into your right side and peel your left arm open to open your chest. Hold here for a moment. Shift to the left side, sink down, and again, peel that right arm away from you, open your chest. To support yourself, you can plant your hands in front of you and walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And from your forward fold, curl up into a little ball and rock up and down the length of your mat. And if it's within your practice, you can then go into, I think this is called wheelbarrow, but I am not 100% sure. If not, skip that altogether and meet me here in Happy Baby. Grip the outer edges of your feet and try to pull your knees to your elbows. Release your feet, walk them out to the outer edges of your mat and start windshield wiping your legs back and forth. This will help massage our hip joints and just show our hips a little love for all the work that they just went through. Walk your feet closer together for a few bridge poses. Lower down to your mat, find a seated position with your legs extended in front of you. Inhale your arms high and reach as far forward as you can. Maybe grab your feet, but if it's within your practice, try to reach past your feet and use your core muscles to really get you deeper into that stretch. Back into a seated position. Bend your left knee so your foot is on the inside of your right thigh and your right leg is slightly to the side of you. It's not directly in front. Inhale, arms high, and reach for your right foot. This is going to be more of a side body stretch compared to what we had just done with both legs in front of us. When you're ready, same thing on the other side. Right knee is bent, right foot on the inside of your left thigh, left leg is extended to the side of you, arms reach for your left foot, and hold. Just breathe here. When you're ready, come back through center. And if there's anything else that you're craving, now is a good time to pursue whatever it is you need. But that was it for my yoga, mobility, stretching. I guess I just wanted to practice some handstands afterwards, so that's what I'm doing right now. But honestly, this was not my day for handstands. I just could not hold them. I don't know why, but you know what? It is what it is. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know how easy it was to follow along because I have never done anything like this. I am a certified yoga instructor technically, but I have never taught anybody yoga. I obtained my certification to expand my personal practice. On other social media like Instagram and even here on YouTube, a handful of people have expressed interest in a video like this one, so that's why I decided to give it a try. But please let me know your feedback if you enjoyed it, if you want more like this, and also your constructive criticism, please, like how I can improve when it comes to guiding. And I don't know, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you and I hope you have a good day.